Welcome back, Divine Feminine. We're here to cover your energy for the week. Yes, we cover these weekly. So if you do want more content like this, don't forget to subscribe. Let's take a look at what is coming through for you guys. Whoa, okay. You already know you want clarity, you want direction, you're very focused. You know, it's funny because I do feel we could be reviewing these things. I do feel we could be moving through this month in a sense of feeling we know how we feel, but really reviewing it. Or more. Okay. Let's get your cards up. Okay. You want the outcome. You want this to be something that is going to have a positive outcome. As we look to your grounding energy, you want to know where you're going. You want the clarity. You want to see where things are going. And, you know, for a lot of you, it can be very direct. It's like, okay, let's keep moving. Now, we did have some directs last month. We're coming into that shadow energy with the Mercury retrograde, with Venus retrograde. We're having these things where we are reviewing. Although we know who we are, where we're going, what we want to do, where our intention is, there could be a lot coming up in your life connected to your family. There could be a lot to do with your vitality. You're going to need to look after your vitality and not burn yourself out. But definitely, I do feel what you're really, really tuning into at the moment is wanting to know where you stand, really wanting to have some brighter days. It's almost like you're giving the signature to yourself that you no longer want to live in the dark. You want to shine bright like a diamond. You want to have success where it comes to love. And you could be very almost like bossing up at this point and expecting yourself to boss up, because where you stand at this point in time is, you know, knowing that there is love, knowing that you did have a connection, you do have a connection, but you're really wondering, is this in the past or is it coming forward with me? I feel for some of you, it may be that you feel you need to do something. There's some action that you need to take. It's funny because in the heart of it, it's almost like what you're wanting in your life is to attract a leader. This can be someone that's very assertive, very open. It's almost like we can write out dislikes and likes and really merge between, you know, what is variable and what is maybe forgivable and maybe what isn't. I don't know why the universe is actually saying you have more power than you think. And it does make sense because the context of, you know, Venus in Aries is very much you being your own self, but you also having power in the dynamic, especially where it links to love, romance. You do have more power than you think. And it's funny because the challenge that is coming up is in the heart of the position, and it's the leader, lead the way. So it's about what actions and steps you feel you can take. You may, and there's going to be a lot of ego. Okay, I'm just going to say I'm going to experience it. Everyone's going to experience it. It's because we do have the North Node in Pisces and the South Node in Virgo, and I feel they both directly and inadvertently transform each other. So how could it show up? We could view the dream, and we have some other planets there at the minute that are going to be transitioning. We can view the dream, and we can feel to a degree what the restrictions are, where we need to be mature, where we're getting older. But the other thing is with South Node and Virgo, we could be super critical, almost fall into the monkey mind of ego and be saying, look, I'm not budging. I know maybe I could do something, but maybe I have done something several times. So, you know, what's the point? Why do I do that? Venus will be in Aries. Mercury will be in Aries. This card drops down to a 3. This is about actions, words, and direction. But for some reason, Divine Feminine can be fed up of being the leader all the time. This connection is a very different connection to a traditional. For some of you, it could be that you are feeling, hey, am I a twin? Does the tag resonate? Does it matter whether I am or not? Am I to be with this person in this lifetime? There could be something out of the blue in the sense of your dreams that can really come to pass. And this could actually be very strange for many of you, and it is going to be an opportunity that is coming your way. I feel even the signature of you reflecting upon the past between now and April, you are getting the star, and this is a beautiful omen for your movement moving forward. This could be an overnight success in some personal endeavors. And although, many times when you get the star, it doesn't tend to be that it is happening overnight. But it can be that you have endured some choppy waters, you've had unconditional love, you've been very firm about where you're going and what your connection is, and just really believing it. And because of that, I do feel you're getting the star. You are working towards success in every shape and form in your life. And this is something that you're really desiring. Okay, I do feel for some of you, this person could be showing up in a very courageous sense. But even to have that open communication, I feel it's coming down to both parties here. I do feel there's a big challenge on both sides of the fence, and it's almost like men are from Mars, women are from Venus analogy, being that Venus is going to be in Aries. And we have got 2 cards here, both in the heart of it and the foundation, where we have a masculine and a feminine energy, and both have equal energy here. This is something is going to happen very, very quickly. And the universe is asking you not to let pride come into the picture. Let that progress be positive. Be open to owning that you can have an abundant outcome, that you can have an abundant life, that you are deserving. But don't let the ego get involved. We do have love here. We do have a brand new chapter. There is a lot of high heart chakra clearing here. I do think it's preparing us for the eclipses. Some of you are feeling this person has too much pride to approach you. This person actually wants to marry you. I'm hearing the term something is doing your head in. Okay, they want us to pull clarify something. Okay, what do I need to... Okay, what transition is divine feminine moving through this sun as the crowning energy plays? Yeah, you've had unwavering conviction about where you're going. Now, having a moment of despair, depression, or angst, that's different. Whenever you're returning to it and saying, is there a possibility? Is there hope? 9 times out of 10, universe will give you signatures, they'll give you signs and synchronicities, and you're still on that kind of Ferris wheel, like a rat in a cage. Letting things go and being open. What are they wanting you to do in the heart of this place? You versus universe. Because there's conversations with universe in the context of clarity and direction. I feel it's about getting real. Getting real about what is right for you. Getting real, not just all the old stories, but where you are today. There's some old situations that are going to crop up. This is a very, very deep connection. They're saying do the journey differently. do the journey differently. Okay. Okay, nobody can be you. Okay, this difficulty of transformation, this has completely transformed you. You're actually not seeing the benefit of everything you've gone through. And usually when we're going through hard times, we generally at that point don't. But I am seeing the butterfly here in reverse, and this card on the star, it really says hard times are over. You know, whenever I listen to a tarot reading, I understand very strongly through cross-referencing and watching in life, as well as going through my own awakening, is that there were times I would actually listen to a message, and I get this also as a psychic medium, that when we it's a contradiction to say energy is fluid, and that's probably the wrong terminology. It's not that when we pull this energy and it's coming up and it's in the ethers, that it's not so. Sometimes there's a little bit of a time frame. So we could stumble across a video and we could be going, oh, this is so further from the truth. This is nowhere where I stand right now. And some chain of events can actually play out. And this is why it's good to go back to a video, especially if you feel very strongly about it. Just save it in a folder and go back and listen to it. 9 times out of 10, it's going to resonate. This here is saying that you could currently be going through some difficulties. For many of us collectively, we can be. We have since September had retrogrades, directs, difficult aspects, and we're moving into, just as things have moved direct, we're having transitions of planets moving into other zodiac signs, and we're also moving into 2 more retrogrades. So it's perfectly normal to feel like nothing is changing and to have stumbling blocks, but we actually are moving forward. So at this point in time, for some of you, hard times are over, the card states. Looking forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. This is what you're fighting for. This is the efforts and the endurance that you have right now, although at moments you may find they waver. This is where it is taking you to your star, to your outcome you desire. So attempt to trust the process, especially if you land on several videos that are telling you that the star is coming up for you this month. Be open to receiving. You do have an abundant outcome, but definitely what's going to be required is to really, really love yourself, not from an ego point of view, but be open to everything universe is bringing you and know that they do have your back and they don't have it in for you. We will check in with this energy next week and see where the connection's at. If you do want to know anything about our new membership, you can have a look at the link below. It will take you to the website landing page, Isabel. Yes, we do host bookings. Take care, and I'll check in with this energy next week.